station, so we could do fueling at sea. We'll pull up next to another ship going the same speed. They send over a line and we can refuel that way. We can actually store a helicopter. Any questions about flight deck?
Yeah, this is a really flexible mission platform, and even there are variants of this ship that can operate other types of aircraft too. Have you ever heard of a thing called a Scan Eagle system? A Scan Eagle is an unmanned aviation plane that can take pictures and video and photographs. So we can convert this to a Scan Eagle platform as well. So it's a really interesting mission platform. This ship is only about three years old in terms of operating. So we're still finding new ways to use the ship in different interesting ways.
And this is one of the second main missions of the ship, is to transport people around the area.
Yeah, so talking about the missions a little bit, we have, let's say for instance, we have an Army unit, maybe 300 people, maybe 250 people, and they need to get from point A to point B very quickly so that they can go and engage and do whatever mission that they're in charge of. In the Mediterranean, we have the capability of bringing them very quickly from point A to point B. And you'll see by the design of our ship, since we're an aluminum hull catamaran with 4 big jets, we can go upwards of about 38 knots when we're fully loaded. 38 knots, getting them from point A to point B is a really nice, I like to call it fast ferry. Other people call it sort of expeditionary fast transport. I'm not sure what expeditionary really does to that term. But yeah, generally it's, setting up your defense is based on risk, and so when we have a higher risk mission, we'll set up layers of defense like additional escorts. Okay. Yeah. guys don't be a stranger. On behalf of the United States Navy, you know, we are really enjoying ourselves being here in Syros. I know this is your hometown. You guys are very proud of it, and it's a great place. Thank you so much.
Είμαστε στο πλοίο του αμερικάνικου πολεμικού ναυτικού, το Carson City, που τις τελευταίες μέρες βρίσκεται στο λιμάνι της Σύρου για δεύτερη φορά. Έχουμε μαζί μας τον καπετάνιο του πλοίου, τον κύριο Harper. Mr. Harper, Captain Harper, thank you for welcoming us here and give us the opportunity to have a tour in this ship of the American Navy. Tell us a few words about the ship.
Okay, so our ship is a logistics ship named the USNS CARSON CITY, and it's designated an expeditionary fast transport ship, which means that its design is really to take about 300 soldiers, Marines, NATO troops from point A to point B and deliver the personnel and equipment necessary to conduct other types of missions in support of U.S. and Greek bilateral relationships and NATO and whatever else, you know, whatever else we're tasked to do.
So the main mission is fast transporting people from one place to another.
Yes.
Where is the area that the ship is operated?
Typically, our ship, USNS CARSON CITY, we're assigned to the 6th Fleet, United States 6th Fleet area of operations, and that includes the Mediterranean, but it also includes other parts of Africa and the North Atlantic as well. So we've been operating in places like the Mediterranean Sea and off the coast of Spain or off the coast of Italy, all the way up to the Baltic Sea in some cases as well. So.
The ship, Carson City, seems a very new ship with great technological equipment. It is the most new ship of the American Navy.
No, it's not the newest ship in the Navy. It's about 3 years old. It's a fairly new ship, and the class of vessel, we have about 12 of these ships in the United States Navy, and they're spread out all over the world. So we're lucky to be assigned here in the Mediterranean.
This is the second time that you are visiting Syros, I mean the Carson City. What is the purpose of those visits, and what's your opinion about the island of Syros?
So Syros is in a good geographic location for us to be able to stop. It has all the port services and facilities that we need to take a break, or also in some cases work with the Greek Navy just to work through the United States Embassy and just make sure that the Greek Navy and the United States Navy have a good working relationship, and we do that through coordination with the Navy and the Coast Guard and just other parts of the military. We recently were in a port visit in Alexandroupolis, and that's a little bit in the northeastern part of Greece, and so Syros is a stop between there and our next mission.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.